Okay, here we have a 2002 Hyundai Accent that was actually towed in with a no start situation. It cranks, but it doesn't start. I'll show you what I mean. But it doesn't start. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you a couple things to check. Quite simply, you can do a lot of this stuff at home, and I'm going to show you how you can use just whatever tools you have laying around. You don't have to, any special tools except for maybe one or two items. Basically, the first thing you want to do is you want to check and make sure you're getting spark. And the way you're going to get spark is you're going to take this wire out of the top of a coil, and you're just going to hold it close to it like this and see if you have a spark arcing through there. If you're by yourself and you don't have an assistant, what you can do is just take a screwdriver, stick it into the top of the coil, take any kind of a wire and connect it to it, and you can go around the vehicle over here, hold the wire about 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch away from the ground, and crank the engine. We do get good spark, so we know that we do have the coils are firing the way that they're supposed to, so that tells us that the crankshaft sensor is doing its job and is actually sensing rotation in the engine. Next thing you want to do is you want to check, of course, you have fuel in the car, which in this case I already looked, it does have fuel. Next thing you want to do is you want to go over and you want to check what's called injection pulse. I'll show you how we do that. There's a piece they sell, it's called a annoyed light. Basically what it is, it's a light that senses if it has power and ground going to the injector. So what you want to do is you want to go down by the injector, and you'll see that this is the fuel injector right here. You want to unplug the injector, and the way you do that is you just push in on this little clip right here, and you pop the plug off the top of the injector. Next thing you want to do is you want to plug your annoyed light into the injector. I'm just going to do that real quick. Plug it in just like that, and then we're going to go around and we're going to crank the engine. And if it has an injection pulse, that light should start to flash. So let's keep an eye on it and we'll see. As you can see, there's no pulse on the injector. This light is supposed to flash. And the way the injector works is that you'll have constant power going to the injector at all times, and the ground is being supplied by the computer. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go into this harness and check to see if you have power inside here. So let's we're going to check for power in that harness. Now I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is your connector, and when this light connects into that injector right there, this has got ground coming through it. That's supposed to have power coming through it. And this is the one that actually supplies the ground through the computer. So the ground is here, and the green wire is actually supposed to have power to the injector at all times. So now I'm going to just look at the wiring diagram, and we're going to follow it back and see where the problem exists. Let me just look it up, and I'll be right back. Okay, after doing a little bit of research, I see that there's a relay up underneath by the left side of the car. Let me just back this up a little bit. By the left side of the car, when you get in the driver's side door, there's supposed to be a relay up inside here. It's the main relay. So we're going to open this up. We're going to take a look inside, and I'll get you back on in just a minute. Let me just pull some of these screws out. There's 4 screws here, down there, and down there. We're going to take that down, and let me get the screws out, and I'll be right back. Okay, after dropping the cover down, there's also another cover up inside here. We're going to need to take this off so we can get up into here to get to the main relay. So let me take these out, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, here we are. We're back now. We got that cover off underneath the dashboard there, which gives us access to all of the wiring and the relays and such underneath the bottom here. The relay that we're going to be looking for in particular is this relay right over here. We're going to take that screw out. We'll pull that relay out, and then we're going to check the relay and see what's going on with that. So let me take out the screw, and we'll be right back. Okay, as soon as I took out the screw, it was pretty obvious what was going on with it. As you can see right here, there was actually water inside the relay. Water has run down. I don't know if you can see that in there, but you can see all that water inside the relay, and it shorted out the relay. So we're going to get a new relay from the dealer, throw it in, and we should be good. So let me just pull this out of here. The way you get the relay out is you just fold these clips back right here and right here, and a little hard to do with one hand. Pull the clips, and I'm going to put this right here. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, look at this. All the water and corrosion got into the relay, and that's what shorted out. Looks like it's been leaking for quite some time. A lot of water in the relay. So we're going to get a new relay from the dealer. We'll plug it in, and hopefully we'll be start up okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, got the main relay back in its location. I didn't bolt it up yet, but I'm going to. I just wanted to make sure we have everything is okay in the start. So let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully, sorry about that light, hopefully everything is going to be okay. Let's see. That's it. Perfect. All right, so to recap, what we know is that there was it cranked, but it was good spark. So we had nice spark. We had no injection pulse. After checking the green wire on the injector, we found out that there was a ground in that wire instead of having constant power as was supposed to when the key is in the on position. After coming back in and checking where the wiring led into the relay, we find that there's water inside the relay. So replace the relay, and we're probably going to relocate this. I don't think we're going to leave it over here, because if it's leaking water through the window, as you can see by the papers stuffed in there, it's only going to happen again. So I'm going to relocate this relay further away so that we don't have an issue. That's it. Another job, hopefully well done.